Hi, everyone. My name is Dave Meyer. I am the CEO and founder of Campuscene, where we are working to bring a much-needed digital revolution to the world of college admissions. It's shocking to hear, but only about 50% of students who enter college actually graduate. And of course, this is a huge educational problem, but it's also a massive financial burden on both colleges and students alike. But what's interesting about this problem is that of dropouts, 90% are actually in good academic standing when they leave school. So it's clear that it's not that students can't cut it academically, it's that they aren't finding the right fit. And much of this problem can be traced back to the antiquated nature of how colleges and students find one another. See, the current college search process revolves around asking a modern 16-year-old to sift through facts and figures that contain just about none of the information that they actually want to hear. What a student wants to know is what a campus looks like, what the students are like at that school, and if they can see themselves spending the next 4 years there. So it's no wonder that students aren't finding the right fit when the only information available to them is facts and figures. Campuscene is here to modernize the college admissions process by offering engaging digital content for every single school in the country. We are changing the college search from this to this, an interactive experience where students actually explore campuses through virtual tours, maps, videos, and they can even connect with current college students through social media. And we're changing the in-person visit from this to this, an amazing augmented reality mobile application that allows students to get guided video tours, point-to-point directions, and tools to actually save and remember their trips like notes, photos, and videos. In all, Campuscene offers students all the information they need to make a responsible decision about college in a format they expect and actually enjoy. But what Campuscene does next is what will truly change this entire industry. By consolidating digital content, we are uniquely able to track applicant behavior to help colleges better understand their applicant pool, get real-time feedback on their marketing efforts, and target students who are actually going to fit at their school. Similar to how Walmart will track in-store and online activity to predict purchasing behavior, Campuscene tracks applicant activity to predict enrollment behavior. And this data is available absolutely nowhere else in this industry, and colleges purchase an annual subscription to access it. We are still in beta, but we've had $25,000 in revenue and have had users sign up from over 140 countries. And this is really huge because every single school is looking for international applicants as they pay full price because they're not eligible for financial aid. We've also formed partnerships with top educational organizations and have built a team of incredible employees and advisors who have extensive experience and dedication to the education and technology industries. Campuscene was founded by myself and my longtime friend Ryan Schwartz after the success of our first startup, a small but highly profitable property management company. But we decided we wanted to turn our entrepreneurial energy to something we were both really passionate about, which is education. I come from a family of educators and spent 4 years working in an admissions office where I was exposed to how subjective and antiquated this industry truly is. Ryan was a member of Teach for America and was tasked with helping his high school students find the right fit in college and was disappointed by the tools available to them. Together, we realized there is a massive information gap plaguing this industry and preventing better results. So we decided we would bring the data-driven decision-making that has improved results in almost every other industry to higher education. We've done exhaustive concept development, research, and have enjoyed overwhelmingly positive reactions to our beta from colleges, applicants, parents, and college counselors alike. But this is only the beginning for us. We have a simple and unique solution to a very complex problem. We have a proven revenue model, and we operate in a market that is huge, growing, and absolutely ripe for innovation. At Campuscene, we're not going to settle for a higher education system that fails half the time. And we're not going to accept that brilliant students settle for community college because they don't understand their options. We have to do better, and Campuscene is going to take us there. We can make the college search more efficient. We can improve graduation rates, and best of all, we're going to make a whole lot of money while we're doing it. Thank you. All right.
So the big question, how do you acquire users?
The primary strategy is through institutionalizing ourselves into educational organizations, like governments, school districts, and high schools. As you can imagine, this industry really reinvents itself every year. So rather than trying to market to individual students, we're partnering with organizations like the Colorado Department of Higher Education, Teach for America, charter management organizations across the country, so that students can use these tools actually in the classroom.
But if you want colleges or universities to pay you, you probably need significant users hitting or interested in individual colleges rather than the broad approach. So do you not focus on certain areas or certain type of schools that the students want to go to those schools? I mean, how do you target your user base?
We try to offer value to students who are looking for every single type of school. So on our platform, we have everything from professional schools to beauty schools to associate level and bachelor level students. All of these students are looking for a college experience. There are over 18 million people actively looking for a college experience, and every single college can use this type of data. I think what our approach is that every single college has a different type of fit, a different personality that different students are looking for. So it's definitely in our interest to cast as broad a net as possible to be able to figure out what is the best opportunity for different students and for different colleges.
You couldn't have picked a better topic for me. I don't know if you researched me, but for the last 2 years, I've been scouring universities because I have a college freshman this year. So I've been to 25 schools. I completely understand this. As a marketer, I totally get it. In fact, your alma mater, I think, is one of the most slept-on schools in the country, and I happen to visit the Rochester School.
Oh, nice.
My question is around the content. How are you sourcing the content? I would imagine that's really challenging to get the content. As an end user, along with my kid, I definitely see some of the gaps that you're addressing, but I don't see colleges producing rich content. Where's it coming from?
So right now, what we have in the beta is 150 schools that me and my co-founder just scraped together off the internet, publicly available information. That's a really good point, and sort of to your point about casting that broad net. We need to have a baseline of quality digital content for every single school. So we're relaunching the site after the new year, and it's going to use the Twitter, Instagram, Facebook APIs to pull in organic social media activity from students and from the colleges as well. So even if we can't make a full virtual tour for every single school, we're going to at least have fresh content every single day coming in so students can feel like they're a part of the community and see what that community is like even before they arrive on campus.
I'm curious mostly about the business model. You say that it's a $10 billion industry, but sort of what is that $10 billion? Where is it coming from? I mean, you mentioned that every university can use this data, and I can certainly see that broadly. But specifically, like what part of the university is paying for it? What is the value that they see that they're getting?
We primarily sell to the admissions department or the enrollment management department, but we've also had success selling to communications and marketing as well, because the data is just as valuable to them when they're trying to get their message out there. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
That was part of my question, but another part I have is about the social aspect of the site. How's it going to work with the students? Prospective students, bookmarking, you mentioned that, but can you elaborate on how that's going to work and if you're going to build out those features more?
Absolutely. Yeah, so right now we have the ability to let students save and share any information that's important to them. So they can bookmark something, they can write comments, and everything that you're allowed to do is both public or private. So part of the idea is that we can crowdsource content and information as well. So when a student goes to campus, they can use our mobile app to take notes, photos, and videos. Say they see something really cool in the student union, snap a video of it, upload it, now it's part of a virtual tour. So that's another way that we're sourcing content as well.
So students can actually look at other students' profiles and see what their tour looked like?
So you can't right now actually see what another student has done, but they can contribute to the conversation. So most students want to keep this private for most reasons. So they don't want to say, like, these are the schools I'm applying to, but you know, if they went to NYU and they wanted to snap a picture of it, they can do that and contribute that to the larger community without me being able to click on your profile and be like, oh, this is the schools that you're looking for.
Does it end at the admission process, or are you playing a role in the dorm room matchup, the life after admission?
We are trying to end at the admission process. Once people get in, that's sort of where we leave them off. We are actively and had a lot of success engaging current students to participate in the community as well. So having people who are currently at UCLA take a photo of their dorm, or move-in day. We've been able to run Twitter contests where people will upload stuff. So it's really an interactive community, but that's not really what our core functionality is.
I had one more question, which was, are you going to let students know the percentage that they have roughly of being able to get into these schools to save them time at the application?
Absolutely, yeah. We want to use the data to feed back to students to help them as well. I mean, the whole goal is to bring both sides onto one platform so they understand each other better.